He doesn't think about his actions. They flow from the core of his being. He holds nothing back from life. Therefore he is ready for death, as a man is ready for sleep after a good day's work. 51. Every being in the universe is an expression of the Tao. It springs into existence, unconscious, perfect, free, takes on a physical body, lets circumstances complete it. That is why every being spontaneously honors the Tao. The Tao gives birth to all beings, nourishes them, maintains them, cares for them, comforts them, protects them, takes them back to itself, creating without possessing, acting without expecting, guiding without interfering. That is why love of the Tao is in the very nature of things. 52. In the beginning was the Tao. All things issue from it. All things return to it. To find the origin, trace back the manifestations. When you recognize the children and find the mother, you will be free of sorrow. If you close your mind in judgments and traffic with desires, your heart will be troubled. If you keep your mind from judging and aren't led by the senses, your heart will find peace. Seeing into darkness is clarity. Knowing how to yield is strength. Use your own light and return to the source of light. This is called practicing eternity. 53. The great way is easy, yet people prefer the side paths. Be aware when things are out of balance. Stay centered within the Tao. When rich speculators prosper while farmers lose their land, when government officials spend money on weapons instead of cures, when the upper class is extravagant and irresponsible while the poor have nowhere to turn, all this is robbery and chaos. It is not in keeping with the Tao. 54. Whoever is planted in the Tao will not be rotted up. Whoever embraces the Tao will not slip away. Her name will be held in honor from generation to generation. Let the Tao be present in your life and you will become genuine. Let it be present in your family and your family will flourish. Let it be present in your country and your country will be an example to all countries in the world. Let it be present in the universe and the universe will say, how do I know this is true? By looking inside myself. 55. He who is in harmony with the Tao is like a newborn child. Its bones are soft, its muscles are weak, but its grip is powerful. It doesn't know about the union of male and female, yet its penis can stand erect, so intense is its vital power. It can scream its head off all day, yet it never becomes hoarse, so complete is its harmony. The Master's power is like this. He lets all things come and go effortlessly, without desire. He never expects results, thus he is never disappointed. He is never disappointed, thus his spirit never grows old. 56. Those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't know. Close your mouth. Block off your senses. Blunt your sharpness. Untie your knots. Soften your glare. Settle your dust. This is the normal identity. Be like the Tao. It can't be approached or withdrawn from, benefited or harmed, honored or brought into disgrace. It gives itself up continually. That is why it endures. 57. If you want to be a great leader, you must learn to follow the Tao. Stop trying to control. Let go of fixed plans and concepts, and the world will govern itself. The more prohibitions you have, the less virtuous people will be. The more weapons you have, the less secure people will be. The more subsidies you have, the less self-reliant people will be. Therefore the Master says, I let go of the law, and people become honest. I let go of economics, and people become prosperous. I let go of religion, and people become serene. I let go of all desire for the common good, and the good becomes common as grass. 58. If a country is governed with tolerance, the people are comfortable and honest. If a country is governed with repression, the people are depressed and
I saw
crafty.
cell phone video of
When
several
the will to
soldiers
power is in
raping two
charge, the
schoolgirls,
higher the
15
ideals,
and
the
17
lower
years
the
old,
results.
over 6
Try
days
to
in
make
Tripoli,
people
he
happy,
says.
and you
As I
lay the
was told,
groundwork for
they were
misery.
acting on military
Try to make
orders.
people moral,
He
and
tells
you
me
lay the
he ran away
groundwork
from the
for
army
vice.
when he realized
Thus the
officers
master
were
is
giving
content to
soldiers
serve as an
sexual
example and
stimulants
not
and
to
uppers
impose her
to keep them
rule.
awake.
She is pointed, but doesn't pierce.
I found Viagra and
Straightforward,
uppers, he says.
but supple.
Before a raid, they
Radiant,
would hand them
but
out
easy on the
to keep us
eyes.
awake for 72
59.
hours.
For governing a country well, there is nothing
We
better
were
than
told when you
moderation.
go into a house,
The
it's all
mark of a
yours.
moderate man
You
is
can take
freedom
what you
from his
want.
own ideas.
Rape the women.
Tolerant like the sky,
Impossible for us to
all-pervading like
verify his
sunlight,
claims.
firm like a
However,
mountain,
they were
supple
echoed
like
by
a tree
more
in the
prisoners
wind.
at a
He has
different
no
jail.
destination
There are
in
16
view
of
and
them
makes
here.
use of
They say they
anything
all
life
surrendered on the
happens to
24th
bring
of
his
April,
way.
a month ago. I've
Nothing
been in
is
to talk to them
impossible
already.
for him.
Those that
Because
don't
he
want to
has
appear
let
on
go,
camera
he
have
can
moved to
care
one
for the
side.
people's
The prisoners
welfare
are
as a
going to
mother
meet the
cares
ones
for
that
her
have agreed
child.
to talk
60.
to us. When I
Governing a
get back
large
to their
country is
basement
like
cell,
frying a small
half are willing
fish.
to talk.
You spoil
None
it with
have
too
met
much
the other
poking.
prisoner at the other jail.
Center the country in the town and evil will have no
by
power.
soldiers was
Not
common,
that it
this
isn't
prisoner
there,
tells me.
but you'll be
We
able
all
to step
knew it
out
was
of its
going
way.
on. They
Give evil
all
nothing
have
to
similar
oppose, and it will
accounts.
disappear by itself.
Talk about cell phone
61.
videos.
When a country obtains great
Mobile phone
power,
video
it
of rape.
becomes like
There
the
were lots
sea.
of them, he
All
says.
streams run
In
downward
an
into
odd
it.
twist of
The
fate,
more
the
powerful
rebel
it
in
grows,
charge of the
the
prisoners,
greater
a
the
former
need for
pilot,
humility.
knows some of his
Humility
captives,
means
vouches
trusting the
for them.
Tao,
He is a
thus
flight
never
engineer.
needing to be defensive.
This one is a flight
A
engineer
great
too,
nation
and
is like
they
a
will
great man. When
return
he
him
makes
back
a mistake, he
to his
realizes
family
it.
because I
Having
know his
realized
father,
it, he
I know
admits it.
his mother, I know
Having
his
admitted
brothers.
it, he
He
corrects
agrees,
it.
tells me
He
he
considers
was
those
an
who point
aircraft
out his
engineer,
faults as
given
his
only
most
a few
benevolent
hours weapons
teachers.
training,
He
and
thinks of
sent
his enemy
direct
as
to
the
the front
shadow
line.
that he himself
They
casts.
all say their
If
commanders
the
lied
nation
to
is
them.
centered in the Tao, if it nourishes its own
They
people
told
and
us we'd
doesn't
be
meddle
fighting
in the
Al-Qaeda
affairs
and
of others,
Algerians, he
it will
says.
be a light to
Another
all
adds,
nations in the world.
when we saw they were Libyans like
62.
us, we
The
surrendered.
Tao is the center of the
Well,
universe,
the rebel
the good
commanders
man's
tell us that
treasure,
keeping the
the bad
prisoners
man's
here is a
refuge.
huge drain on their
Honors can be
resources.
bought with
That they have
fine
to
words,
feed them, give
respect
them
can be
water,
won
give them
with good
everything that
deeds,
they need.
but the
It
Tao
takes
is
up
beyond
men
all
to guard
value,
them.
and no
What
one
they'd
can
really like
achieve
to
it.
happen is for the
Thus,
international community
when a
to
new
take care
leader
of
is
these
chosen,
prisoners for them.
don't
Take
offer
them
to
off their
help him
hands,
with
in
your
fact.
wealth or your expertise.
Perhaps then,
Offer
the
instead to teach
allegations
him
of
about
rape
the
these men
Tao.
are making can
Why
begin
did
to
the
be
ancient masters
investigated.
esteem the
As the
Tao?
international criminal
Because, being one with the Tao, when you seek, you find, and when you make a mistake, you are forgiven. That is why everybody loves it. 63. Act without doing. Work without effort. Think of the small as large and the few as many. Confront the difficult while it is still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. The master never reaches for the great, thus she achieves greatness. When she runs into a difficulty, she stops and gives herself to it. She doesn't cling to her own comfort, thus problems are no problem for her. 64. What is routed is easy to nourish. What is recent is easy to correct. What is brittle is easy to break. What is small is easy to scatter. Prevent trouble before it arises. Put things in order before they exist. The giant pine tree grows from a tiny sprout. The journey of 1,000 miles starts from beneath your feet. Rushing into action, you fail. Trying to grasp things, you lose them. Forcing the project to completion, you ruin what was almost ripe. Therefore the master takes action by letting things take their course. He remains as calm at the end as at the beginning. He has nothing, thus has nothing to lose. What he desires is non-desire. What he learns is to unlearn. He simply reminds people of who they have always been. He cares about nothing but the Tao. Thus he can care for all things. 65.